All right, guys, we're ready for the final game of day two, and it's the Braves and Giants. 98 Braves, 93 Giants. If you remember what happened in the first game, it was a outstanding game by Greg Maddux. As a matter of fact, a no-hitter, which I didn't realize until after the game was over, which is probably a good thing. If I would have said something, I'm sure that would have been the end of it. So, worked out good for him and the Braves. They're 1-0. Giants 0-1. Kurt Manwaring will be out for 3 games. He's the only player on the injury list or injury report for the league. And so one change for the Braves in their lineup is going to be Michael Tucker in left instead of Kolesko. Tom Glavine on the mound. He's an A pitcher. For the Giants, catching is going to be Jody Reed. I believe it's Jody, isn't it? Jeff Reed. I knew it was a J. Jeff Reed. And then Billy Swift on the mound. He's a B pitcher. Both pitchers' fatigue inning will be the 7th inning. And we're ready to go. Walt Weiss, leading off this game, batted 9th for the A's, but he's batting leadoff for the 98 Braves. Against Billy Swift, 52-27. 27, and I did not figure out, let's see, what are they? Fielding 1, I believe, for the Giants. So he grounds out to third. And for the Braves, let's see, 11, 15, 19, 21, 24, 39, 40, 41. That puts them at 41, right at fielding 1. 9, let me double check. 9, 20, 6, 30, 8, 39, 40, 41. So fielding 1 for both teams. Now here's Gerald Williams. The 44 is an 8. That will be a fly out to center field. As the Braves, this makes the difference here because Kolesko's a 1 and Michael Tucker's a 2. So the first game they were fielding 2 because Kolesko couldn't quite get him there. There's Chipper Jones, 46. Chipper Jones strikes out. 3 up, 3 down into the Braves. It's the bottom of 1. Darren Lewis, 62, is a 27. That will be a ground out to third, as neither pitcher has an X. Willie McGee, 33, is a 0. And an 11, Willie has left the building. 1-0 Giants. So they do get on the board in this game. 46, Will Clark strikes out. So 2 down. Here's Barry Bonds. And he walks. Glavine being extra cautious. Base is clear. Now Bonds at first. Here's Matt Williams, 32, 26. 26 would be a fielder's choice. We'll call it a 4-3 since there's 2 outs. 1-0 Giants. Top of 2. Here's Big Cat. He walks. Leads off with a walk. And Michael Tucker, first action of the year. 14's a 30. And he should fly out to left field with that. He does. Barry Bonds there to make the catch. 41, 28 for Andrew Jones. And it's a ground out fielder's choice. It's a 6-4 for Galarraga. Get him at second, and Jones makes it to first. Beats the return throw. There's Javi Lopez, a 34, 31. It's going to be a fly out to center field. And it is. And that will end it. Braves come up empty. 1-0 Giants. Robbie Thompson, 21, and he flies out to right field. Gerald Williams there. Jeff Reed with a 0. And another back-to-back snake eyes, and he is gone. Home run for Jeff Reed. So 2 solo shots for the Giants. They lead 2-0. Royce Clayton, 42, is a 23. 23 is an oddball. It's a first on error. E7. Michael Tucker making the error, even though he's a little better fielder than Klesko. So 1 on, 1 out, and Billy Swift. He's going to bunt. 22-7. That will be a good bunt. Sacrifice bunt. It is. It's a 1-4 pitch or second baseman covering first. Clayton moves to second. That's a sack. So 2 down and Clayton at second. Here's Darren Lewis, 31-14. And that will be a walk. First and second 2 down. Willie McGee homered his first time up. 26 is a 29. And so the 2-out result is pitcher back to the pitcher, flips to first. That'll end it. 2-0 Giants though. 2 solo shots. Top of 3. Keith Lockhart, 16. Is a 28. Grounds out to short. Here's a Tom Glavine, 52, and the old 27 will be a ground out to third. Glavine slaps one to Matt Williams. Takes his time, guns it over to first for the out. 23 is a 12 on Walt Weiss. That'll be another ground out to Matt Williams. Braves come up empty once again. Bottom of 3. Will Clark struck out his first time up, and he strikes out again. 56-13. Barry Bonds, 0 for 0. The walk, 12-25. And he grounds out to the second baseman. Keith Lockhart. There's Matt Williams, 23. Is a 12. He grounds out to Chipper Jones. So top of 4. Braves down 2-0. 13 is a 14. Gerald Williams leads off with a walk. Here's Larry Jones, 44 is a 7. Runner on first. Single, runner to third. First and third, nobody out. Here's on there, Grace Galarraga, Big Cat. Looking to put some runs on the board here, 36-33. First and third. 33, he pops it out. Pops out to Robbie Thompson at second base. Brings up Michael Tucker, 55's an 8. And 8 against a B pitcher. They single to right, 1 runner scores, other to third. S is out of third. Chipper Jones. He is not an S. So single. Scores Williams. Jones to third. First and third, 1 out. And here's Andrew Jones. 43-29. Out of first, runner to second. Other holds. So ground ball back to the pitcher, back to Billy Swift. And his only play was the first. So second and third, 2 down. Here's Javi Lopez looking to drive in a couple runs here. 45 is a 14. That will be a walk. Loading the bases. Keith Lockhart. 31 is a 14. That will be his 2 balls on the batter. Billy Swift has a Z. 62, 29, playing back. And Y is a strikeout. 2 out result. Y is a strikeout. Pitcher to first, but if he has a Y, it's a strikeout. He does. So huge strikeout there. Braves pick up a run. 2-1 Giants. Bottom of 4. 62 for Thompson, and he strikes out. Glavine gets him to chase one in the dirt. Here's Jeff Reed, 16, 28. He rounds out to short. And Royce Clayton with a 0. And back-to-back 66s. Royce Clayton goes yard 3. Solo shots for the Giants. And they lead 3-1 now. 41 is a 28 for Swift. 41 is a 24. So he grounds out to short. It's the bat on the ball, but a solo shot again for the Giants. They lead 3-1. There's Walt Weiss. No, it's Tom Glavine. 54 is a 32. He flies out to right field. And now, Walt Weiss, 36, 33. Y is a strikeout. He strikes out. Billy Swift with the Y. 65 for Gerald Williams, and he fouls out to the catcher. Nothing for the Braves. Bottom of 5. Top of the order, 31. And Darren Lewis leads off the walk. Let's see, Darren Lewis is a C stealer. C stealer. Behind by 1, tied or ahead by 1 or 2 runs. 1 or 2 runs. They are ahead by 2 runs. Okay, so Darren Lewis, he's going to take off. He is going to take off here, and I believe, let's see here. Glavine has moved to first, is a +3. And catcher Lopez. Throwing's a 0. No rating there, so I'm going to assume it's a 0. So -3. Lewis is a 29, so that makes him a 26. Pretty good odds he's going to make it. 26. We need a 52 or lower. 23. He makes it. Stolen base for Lewis. And he leads off the walk and a stolen base. And here's Willie McGee. Nobody out. 12 to 25. That would have been a double play had he not stolen second base. It is still a double play. My bad. 25 is a line drive. It's a 6-6-4. Line out. Double play. As Lewis gets doubled off. Second base. So, base is clear now. Here's Will Clark. 36 and a 33. Y is a strikeout. Glavine does have a Y. Third time today. Will Clark has gone down swinging. And they don't pick up a run there. Top of 6, Chipper Jones. 31 is a 9. That'll be a single against Billy Swift. 2 for 3 for Chipper Jones. Big Cat, 22, 6. Runner on first. That's going to be a double. Runner will go to third. F scores. He did not an F, so. Second and third, nobody out. Michael Tucker. And Kevin Rogers is warming. He pitched one batter in the last game, so everybody's fresh, both bullpens. And Kevin Rogers will be warming in the bullpen for the Giants. 63-30, second and third. Fly out, one runner scores. Other holes, so sacrifice fly for Michael Tucker. Second RBI of the game. And it's 3-2 now. And here's Andrew Jones with Galarraga at second. 43-29. Out of first runner to third. It's a 3-1. Only plays at first. Galarraga motors to third. And here's Javi Lopez. Another 43-29. And he grounds out pitcher to first to end the inning. So a couple dribblers in the infield there, and that will end it, but Braves pick up one. 3-2 Giants. Glavine back out on the hill in the bottom of the sixth here for the Braves to face Barry Bonds. 62 is a 26. And the old 26. The ground out to second. We've got Matt Williams, 16 to 28. He grounds out to short. 2 down, Robbie Thompson, 53 to 19. And we're looking at the third baseman here, 19. Third baseman's Lockhart. He's fielding column 3. Or no, my bad, Chipper Jones. He's fielding column 2. So 19 is error on third baseman, Chipper Jones. And Robbie Thompson takes first, makes it to first on the error. And it brings up Jeff Reed, homered his first time up. 33, another 0 for Reed as he's filling in nicely for the injured Manwaring. 43 is a 7. Runner on first. Single runner to third. First and third. They're going to play it safe with Jeff Reed. Well, now there's 2 outs. My bad. First and never mind. First and third. Here's Royce Clayton. 35 is a 9. First and third, a 9 against an A. Flies out to left field. So that will end it. The threat goes by the wayside for the Giants. Top of 7. And it's Lockhart will lead it off. 54, he flies out to right field. And Glavine will bat. 26, flies out to left. Walt Weiss, 61, is a 39. Strike 1, 63, 31 will be a fly out to center field. 3 fly ball outs, 1 to each field, and that's all for the Braves. There's Darren Lewis. No, it's not. It's Billy Swift, and there'll be a pinch hitter. It's going to be Todd Benzinger. Todd Benzinger pitch hitting for the pitcher, Billy Swift. As Kevin Rogers will be coming in next inning. 51 is an 8. He pops out to the third baseman, Chipper Jones. For one away. Back to the top of the order. Lewis, 16, is a 28. Grounds out to short. 2 down, Willie McGee, 22 is a 7. That will be a single. So 2 out single for Willie McGee, and he's a C Steeler. C Steelers, 21. We are in the 8th inning, 7th inning. So after the 6th inning, when behind by 1, tied, or ahead by any number. Head by any number, so he can steal. And he's a 21. Glavine's moved to first. It's going to be +3, so that's -3. That makes him a 18. So it's about a 50-50 shot. Because the catcher, we already figured, is a 0. So that puts him at 50-50. 2 outs. He's going to try it. 15. Good stolen base for Willie McGee. So it brings up Will Clark. See if he can get a hold of one here. 43-29. He does not. 29. He grounds back to the Glavine. Flips to Big Cat for the out. That'll end it. Well, the Giants are clinging to a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 8th. They bring on Kevin Rogers. And he is an A with an X. And he's got the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. 46 for Jill Williams. He strikes out. Good way to start off with Rogers. Chipper Jones at 25 is an 8. He pops out to third baseman, Matt Williams. Big Cat with a 55 double, but nope. That's an 8. That's going to be a pop out to third base. Quickly, 3 up, 3 down, go the Braves in the 8th. It's the bottom of the 8th, Tom Glavine. He's going to come out. As they have Rudy Cianez. I think it's Cianez, isn't it? Cianez. He's a B. K-Y and a W, so kind of some control issues there. And he's still fielding 2, so they stay in fielding 1. But just barely. All right. Barry Bonds to lead it off. 25 is a 10. So Barry Bonds gets a single. He's a D Steeler. Brings up Matt Williams. 33 is a 0. 44 is a 2. On first, and a 2 is a triple. Triple for Matt Williams. That scores Barry Bonds and Cianez. Immediately, Braves still have their bullpen working. They've got John Rocker in the bullpen. More control issues. 22 is a 7. On third. It's going to be a single. So Cianez comes in. Single, triple, single. 2 runs in, and they're going to have to go to the bullpen as he has given up 3 straight hits. John Rocker quickly getting ready. He's an A with an X, Y, and a W. So nobody out, and Thompson at first. Here's Jeff Reed. 35. Fouls out to the catcher. Actually, fielding 2 now. W is a base on balls. Rocker has a W. So the W immediately comes into play. First and second. Nobody out. And there's Royce Clayton, 34. And 31. Flies out to center field. Actually, we'll check the center fielder. We've got to check the center fielder. That's Chipper Jones. He is a 3, so fielding column 1. He does fly out to Chipper. Runners will hold. So there's 1 out. It's going to bring a pinch hitter up for the Giants. Mark Carrion. Pinch hitting. First and second. 31's an 8. 8 against an A pitcher. First and second. Out of first, runners advance 1 base. Hits a slow roller to third. Chipper. And he has to come up and throw to first. His only play there. Runners will advance. Second and third. 2 down. Top of the order. Darren Lewis. 35 is a 40. Another oddball result here. They're playing deep out of first, so it's a 4-3. Turns out to be a 4-3. 2 runs, though, for the Giants. 2 huge runs. Makes it 5-2. Top of 9. 5-2 ball game, and the Giants will bring in their closer, Rod Beck. He's an A with a K and a Z. Trying to close it out here in the 9th. Got Michael Tucker, 24, and he strikes him out. Andrew Jones with a 4. There's a double for Jones. And a 33 for Javi Lopez. 0. And a 22 is a 2. That is a triple. So double and a triple off Rod Beck. And here come the Braves. RBI for Lopez. Here's Lockhart. 36, though. 33. He flies. A Y is a strikeout. He does not have a Y. Flies out to center. It's going to be a sac fly. 2 runs. In. With 2 down. It's going to bring up a pinch hitter. As it is 5-4 now. Greg Colburn. So 2 down, nobody on. 55's an 8, and he pops it up. Pops it up to the third baseman, Matt Williams. And he will squeeze it for the final out. Braves make it interesting, though, in the 9th. Score 2. and lose it 5-4 though, as those 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th there for the Giants proved to be very huge. Look at the hits here for the Braves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits for the Braves. And I believe they had 1 error. Error on Chipper. 2 errors. Tucker and Chipper. And then for the Giants, no errors. Hits for the Giants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hits for the Giants. So the Giants take it. The winner is Rogers. Save for Beck. Loser is Glavine. He was behind when he came out, and yep, Glavine's a loser. And that's going to do it for the first 2 days of the league. That finishes that up. Day 1 and 2 right here. So my next video will be a update on the stats, standings, and all that stuff on ball stats. So be looking for that. So until then, we'll say goodbye for now. And until then, take care and God bless.